Good morning and welcome to Valley Views. I'm your host, Glenn Edison. We're certainly glad to have you today. And you can see our program on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber's Channel 18. And today we have with us Jenna Lafevor. She's the owner of the local depot, but also she's the organizer of the Downhome Dunlap Christmas program or event this year at Saturday, November 13th. So Jenna, it's good to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
And tell us about this Christmas event. I know we're going to have another one later on during the Christmas parade,
right.
which is in December. But tell us about this one.
So what a lot of the local shops are doing is we are all kind of banding together to do our open houses on the same day. And people can hop from one shop to the other to enjoy all of the different specials and holiday decorations and door prizes and stuff like that are going to be going on throughout the day.
Oh, okay. So they can go all the places, and then they can, I guess, sign up for the door prizes.
Exactly.
I guess, and there's door prizes in all the places, different places.
So what will happen is whenever they come to one of the stores, and I'll tell you which all stores are going to be participating in a minute, they'll get a sheet of paper, and on the paper it'll have all the participating stores as well as the addresses, and they're all in Dunlap, and then it'll have little check boxes for each store owner to check off as the people come in, and then after they've completed their check boxes, then at the last store they're in, they will put it in the bucket for the grand prize drawing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the prizes? Or have you got that situated yet?
We're still working on some of that, but each of the different stores is donating something for the grand prize. So it will be something from, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. We've got 8 different stores that are participating. So the grand prize will have something from every one of those.
Are most of the stores in the downtown area, or do you have some outside of the downtown area?
We have a couple that are outside of the downtown area. Local Depot, Carousel Gifts and Antiques, Natural Affinity, Game Shack Cafe, Dunlap Mercantile, and Dolce & Dunlap. All of those are right here in this downtown area, walkable, And then we also have Willow's up near Pizza King, and Small Town Treasures, which is just right there in that shopping center across from Sonic.
Right. Oh, well, that's good. That's a good variety of stores then.
Yes, yeah, we've got a really good group. We did something similar to this for Mother's Day, and it was really successful, and so now we've had even more stores join in on it, so we're excited.
Well, that's good, because I know that's one of the things we're trying to do in downtown Dunlap, or in Dunlap period, is to first bring in more business, and then get all the stores working together so we can have a better downtown and better environment, I should say.
Right, I completely agree. That's the goal, the shared goal.
Well, and if one does well, then the others do well, and and by having everybody work together, they can all say, well, we don't have this, but you can go here, they have that.
Exactly.
Or if this is what you're looking for, go here. And
yes, exactly. And the good thing about it is, like you said, all of these shops are diverse, and they all have something unique and special about them. And so really, you could come down and you could do the shop hop, and you could knock out a whole lot of Christmas gifts, and you could have your house completely decorated for Christmas too by the time, or have everything ready to go anyway. So
now, what are going to be the times on that day?
So it is Saturday, November 13th, from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. at each store.
Okay, so good 8 hours.
Yeah. You should have plenty of time if you want to do it to visit each one. And, the Game Shack Cafe is doing it too, so there's plenty of time there to grab a coffee if you need something to keep you going. And I'm sure that the food truck will be open that day as well. So, you can just make a whole day out of it.
Well, that's what I think is fun. You can go and have a good day. You can plan on lunch. You can plan on shopping and seeing people, because you'll probably see people that maybe you haven't seen in a while.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, all right, I got that. Okay. Other than getting people in the Christmas spirit, because I know people are starting to get in now that it's turned November. What are some of the things y'all hope to achieve through this? I know you did this once. Well, you said you did it at Mother's Day.
We did it with the Mother's Day, yes, before, and it was really successful. We just want people to come out and have a good time. We want them to be able to enjoy Dunlap, and we want them to be able to not have to cross the mountain to find a gift, or to just have a day out of shopping, but just also just enjoying being out with a friend or socializing, or like you said, running into people that that's the great thing about Dunlap, is that if you get out, you're usually going to run into someone that you know. And so, we just want them to have a good day enjoying downtown Dunlap. Well,
that's good. And have you done any advertising as far as to reach people outside of Dunlap?
We do. We use social media to reach more people as well. The event itself is on Facebook as well. So if you do want more information on that, you can look on our Facebook page for that, or you can just search at Downhome Dunlap Christmas and it'll come up. We do try to get other people, we'll take their tax dollars. But at the end of the day, we're here for the people of Dunlap. And, and our goal is to be committed to them and their needs and wants.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. And so I guess everything will be decorated Christmas and that'll get people more in the mood, getting ready. And that's my favorite time of the year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And,
yes.
Well, we've answered that question. I think you've answered just about all my questions. I'm gonna have to come up with some. Is this an event that you hope to plan annually?
Oh yes, absolutely. We do hope to do this annually. Just like with our Mother's Day event, we'll do that again next year as well. And we've also got some other ideas for fun events to do in Dunlap, and to get people out and having a good time.
Well, I think that's the key, because for so long we've not had a lot going on downtown.
Right.
Because there's not been the stores there. They've all been pretty much closed. And this gets people out and seeing their own hometown. They don't, like you said, they don't have to go over the mountain to shop. And I know a lot of people right now are used to going online and shopping, but this brings it out more personal, and you support all the businesses as
absolutely,
well.
Absolutely. That's what, so many, all of our stores are obviously locally owned, but, within those stores, a lot of the stores have vendors who are local as well. Local Depot has about 30 vendors, and everybody's local. So, your money stays here, your tax dollars stay here. And then I also know that Small Town Treasures, they have vendors as well, and it's the same case with them, and then Natural Affinity. So, all of that stays here, and it's just a cycle that benefits, our community, and we aren't sending our money elsewhere.
Well, if there was someone who wanted to be involved that's not on your card, say a private vendor that maybe wanted to set up somewhere, is that possible, or do y'all?
We could try and figure something out. It's a little close to our timeline right now, but we could definitely try and figure something out. If they wanted to reach out to me at the store, we could see what we could do.
Well, that's good. The Willie D's, that's what I'm trying to think. They'll be open that day, right?
I believe so. Yes.
So, will they extend their hours that day? Do you know? Or
I don't know yet. I haven't talked to them about that yet. But I would like to think that they would.
Yeah, that's one eatery. If you haven't tried it yet, you need to. They're good.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's good, and the price is good, and it's just good. You just have to try it. Because that's a good addition to the downtown area, because we don't have that many places actually to eat.
Right, absolutely.
So that's a good addition. Well, in this event, we see Santa Claus anywhere?
Oh, Santa Claus might be out. I don't know. If we don't have Santa Claus out walking around, I would be willing to bet that you'll see Santa Claus up in a lot of displays. We're working on getting all of our holiday decorations out so that everyone can enjoy that day as well. And I have heard rumors of a nice and naughty list making an appearance somewhere. And as well as Santa's Workshop is going to be coming to town, I hear too. So so be on the lookout for all of those.
And a lot of people, I know they take time at home, and it takes time to set up at home, but they don't realize in businesses, when you put in a theme like Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving, it takes time to put it out, and then it takes time to take it back in.
That's exactly right. That's what we've been working on at the store for about the last 3 weeks is, as we're moving the fall and Halloween stuff out of there, we're trying to pull in Christmas, and it takes time, and we appreciate everyone bearing with us. So
yeah, sometimes it takes more time than you have in the day.
It does. And this year people started coming in on October 1 asking, where's Christmas? Oh, really? And I said, we're working on it. So it takes time, but it's getting there, and everything's starting to look really good.
Well, good. Maybe this will be something that we can expand to where people from the outside the area can come and see, because I know other towns have Christmas, I don't want to call them fairs, but events that have a lot of vendors and things going on that with the Christmas theme.
Yep, absolutely. And that's what the A Very Cherry Christmas is going to be, December 4th, alongside the parade and everything, and we'll have vendors down there. And so lots of opportunities to shop local and enjoy downtown this season.
And not many people have two actual Christmas themed events.
Right. But we're gonna do it. We might be crazy.
Well, I think it's good, and maybe in the future everything can work more closely together. But I like the idea.
Oh yeah.
Because one is actually one. They're both different.
They are. They're both different. Yes, they are. And the Very Cherry Christmas that Margie is doing is to benefit the Seth Casa, and so that's a great organization to help with that. And like I said, there'll be vendors out there too, to set up, that will be setting up and everything, and it'll just be another great day to enjoy Dunlap.
Well, I think that's great. And I guess going back, what brought this idea up? What was the thinking behind it? You just wanted to get more people downtown, more shopping, or?
Well, I mean, we do want to get people downtown, and shopping and enjoying the town. But we did this for the Mother's Day, and I keep going back to that, but that turned out to be so great, and so many people enjoyed that. And we just got really great feedback from that. And so I think it all works together better, I think, too, for people's schedules whenever we all combine and we do kind of the same day, because you only have to take one day out of your schedule or your calendar, however you look at it. And it's fun because there's an energy going on whenever you're doing it, that you're all working together that day, to have an event that people will enjoy. So.
Well, like you said, I know for years everything, if you wanted anything, you had to go out of town.
Right.
Because there just wasn't anything here. And that was a big drawback, I guess, to the local economy. And of course, then Walmart coming in, that helped a little, but it's still not local.
Right.
I mean,
right.
well, Walmart is local. They're part of
right, but I understand what you're saying.
It's not a locally owned, that's what I'm trying to say. And by having more and more businesses now opening up downtown, it's bringing more people downtown. Matter of fact, I see a lot of people go by your store on Mondays and Tuesdays.
I know, wondering if we're open, and we're trying to get more hours, but we're trying to open more hours, but I've got to get through Christmas first. At least the Christmas decorating, that part anyway. So yeah, so we're working on it.
Well, I know you've been a great addition to the local downtown because your store, the local depot, and with your vendors in there, and your vendors, most of them are different. They're not the same. Right.
We try to keep all of our vendors as unique as possible. I don't want anyone to feel like they're in competition with someone else, because we are such a small community in a small town, and so we do try to keep everyone as unique as possible.
Well, and some of your vendors, I noticed when I've been in the store that they come from all over the county. And some of the things I thought, oh, I didn't know that.
I know.
I didn't know they made that, and it's kind of neat.
It's amazing. It is amazing to see how many talented local people we have. And there's a lot of people that have said that before. They're like, oh my goodness, somebody here made this. Yeah, they did. So.
Well, you have all the, like the soaps and the jams and jellies and and then the woodworking, I like the woodworking things.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of talented people doing
Absolutely.
And just a variety of things and that you have in your store and the other stores. I mean, like the Game Shack with having the coffee, that's nice to where you can come in and sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee and maybe enjoy their internet.
Oh, absolutely. It's great. It's nice to have a coffee place just right there, and Dunlap needed that for a while. So
yes, it did, because without that, if you work downtown, you had to go out, away and then come back.
Right, absolutely.
And I think with downtown expanding and some of the things, there's some things in the works that are still in the blueprint stage, I guess I should say. Down towards the river and going south and So eventually Dunlap will be a bigger draw, I think.
Yes, I think so. I think that we've got something great going. And at the end of the day, if we've helped people in our community, then we've done our job.
Well, and I think if there might be a lot of other talented people that do those crafts that say, "Oh, I didn't know," and they may think, "Well, I could do that," and that might get more and more people involved.
Right, absolutely.
And and if this is a success, then maybe the Valley Fest and other things that we have will be a bigger success as well.
Oh yes, yep.
And so I'm excited about this. I can't wait till of course, it's just just a little over a week away.
Right, yeah, we are just a week away. We're in crunch mode.
I bet you are a little nervous too, aren't you?
Well, just hoping we get it all done.
Yeah. Well, have there been other people other than yourself that have helped you get things organized?
Well, Sarah at Game Shack, she is always my sounding board for different ideas and her thoughts and everything, so she always helps with stuff like that. And then I always put Ginger Maxwell and Marlene Basham to work anytime that they'll let me. So they've been running around town spreading word about the holiday decorating and stuff like that too. So I'm lucky that I have lots of people who are always willing to help whenever it comes to doing something for the community as a whole.
Well, I know years ago there used to be a kind of like a craft fair, and I think one of the community clubs put that on. It was always at the rescue squad.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't do that anymore, and that might be something we could look at.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Definitely.
That would pull all the crafts people together.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it was. It was a craft show, and when you go in there, you think, wow, they use that to make that.
Right, isn't it? Yeah.
It's little things, from cotton balls to popsicle sticks.
Right, absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
There's a lot of creative people out there.
There are, that is for sure.
Well, is there anything else you want to add before we, I know, I think that's all. Of course, you answered all my questions before I could ask them.
Okay. No, the only other thing is, we are doing the townwide holiday decorating this year, the theme, and
Yes.
It is a Downhome Dunlap Christmas. We're just kind of carrying that shop pop theme into decorating. So by this point, I think most all of the businesses have gotten, we've been around and we've been handing out papers and stuff about them, but if they haven't for some reason, they can contact me and I will get them all the information. But we're just trying to get everybody in the holiday spirit, similar to what we did with Hee Haw a week. We had everyone decorating in the same theme for Hee Haw, and so we're trying to get everyone decorating in the same theme for the holidays. And then we're even going, if we have enough people, fingers crossed, that decorate, we're going to do a fun scavenger hunt for the kids too, with all the different decorations and everything. So.
Well, that'd be great. And then maybe in the future, maybe not this year, but maybe you can have some caroling going on.
Oh, that would be great too. That would be great too.
Because I'm sure there's different groups out there that would love to do that.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Baby steps.
Yeah. Well, listen, Jenna, I really appreciate you being with us today. And folks, remember, that's November 13th. That's Saturday from 10 to 6.
Yes.
10 to 6, right here in downtown Dunlap. So come and be a part of that and helping our local businesses as well as helping yourself. You'll enjoy it as well. So until then, again, look for us on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber's Channel 18. Until next time, this is Glenn Edison. Hey everybody, this is Glenn Edison from Valley Views. We appreciate you watching our shows, and we would like for you to like, share, and follow us on Facebook, as well as like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.